This is a 10-minute homie check-in. Check-in or chicken? I don't know. We love both. Okay, so what is the goal of the 10-minute homie check-in? We can literally talk about anything because I have nowhere to go. Happy Sunday. This is a day where we recharge because Monday's right around the corner and we get to talk about anything for like 10 minutes. And I want to do this video continuously. It saves me the trouble because I don't have to edit it. And also, everything is live. I want you to be able to see how much I stutter because like whenever I edit my videos, everything looks so nicely spliced. But life isn't perfect. Life is long pauses for me to think about what I was gonna say. And also, you get to see the thought process behind everything, which is really nice. So our 10-minute homie check-in starts now. Okay, I want to place this somewhere where you can see it. The only thing is that I had to take you with me because I am connected. I'm going to rant a little bit. So I literally just filmed another 10-minute homie check-in earlier. And then I realized that my DJI mic said, you know what, girl, I like when you work double. So what we're going to have you do is we're going to have you film the whole thing again because the audio wasn't working. I done lost my mind, girl. I said, are you serious? But then I said, no. We don't get mad. We don't get mad at the equipment. You know why? Because it's just that. It's equipment. We are the human error. We cannot get upset with the electronics, even though we want to push the shit out of them. And also because I want this channel to grow, I'm going to try my best to like keep my potty mouth at a minimum just because I want everybody to enjoy it. Like I feel like now, disclaimer. Can you see the clock up there? I hope so. I feel like a therapist. You know what? If you were thinking about therapy, this is your sign to go. Yeah, so our homie check-in. We have our clock up there. I lost my train of thought already. So that brings me to the point where I really do think I'm slowly losing my mind. And not in the crazy sense, but the other day I was trying to have a conversation. I had recently gone on a date. Guy was really nice, but I'm just not really, how can I say this? He's very sweet and I can see how he can be a really nice, considerate boyfriend. But I don't know. I find myself going out on dates and dating decent guys. But in the middle of the day, I just get this like, and I don't want to say it's disgust, but it's more of like, nah, this ain't the one. And I'm like, how do you even know? And then she's like, girl, it's my intuition for sure. She said, what happened the last time you didn't trust me? Oh, that's right. You wasted your time. You want to do that again? And I said, no, girl. So yeah, that's where we stand. But the reason why I brought it up was because I want to show off that I began some more weather. No, that's not the reason why. I brought it up because in the middle of my conversation, I said, wait, what was I talking about? And it's because my thought process just kind of, the intentions are there. The intention is to get a point across. Now, in between, do I get lost in the sauce? Hell the fuck I do. I do because my mind is this like one movie that I absolutely love, and maybe that's my future, is Big Fish. If you've never seen this movie, this is what the flyer looks like. I love it because it's the story of a man that is slowly passing away. And his son goes to visit him and they're talking and the dad's on his deathbed. And he is telling his son stories of like him in his like early 20s, and the adventures that he goes on and all these grandiose stories, and the son was just like doesn't believe them until the people that he met along his life journey come and visit him, and they confirm every single story to the son. And like towards the end of the movie, you see like the son kind of break down and realize that like my dad was never crazy, I just never believed him. And every time I see that movie, like I think what I would want my life to reflect or to look like would be that, is like living a life that has so much adventure, so much wonder, story after story. You know, at the end of the day, we are storytellers, and that's for me, that's a very important factor that I know will give my life meaning, is being able to connect with people. And I was having this thought the other day where, you know, I just started my TikTok channel. I've been working really hard on it. Not hard, but I've been diligently, constantly posting. And it's about anything like me going on walks with Benji, or me doing makeup videos or art videos. Just basically anything that really surrounds me creatively. And I already lost my train of thought. Yes, I remember now. Okay. So I said, I'll be happy if my channel, my TikTok, is successful by getting a lot of followers. I said that. And then it kind of tapped into this whole self-fulfilling prophecy that I have, that I constantly am chasing the next reward. I will be happy when I finish school. I'll be happy when I'm a registered nurse. I'll be happy when I finally have my own apartment. I'll be happy. And it's like this, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if you want to call it a hamster wheel or whatever, but I realize that it doesn't matter how many followers I get. It doesn't matter who watches this or not. What matters is that in real life, I went out and connected with people. In real life, I wanted to share people's stories. In real life, I mattered. In real life, people knew me. In real life, I left an imprint on somebody that when I do leave, somebody will come to my deathbed and tell my stories. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cry. I just feel like my life should mean something. And I feel like everybody feels that way. My life, what I'm doing, should mean something, you know? My heart should be out. Wait, why did I say that? I think the reason why I said that was because like I'm basically like offering the world like my heart. This is who I am. Like I want, you know, that song by like Backstreet Boys is like larger than life. Every time I would hear that song, I really hoped that when people think of me, they think of someone that's larger than life, because on a good day, I feel that way. I do. I feel like I have so much potential that I've been neglecting because I was fearful. I think there's people fighting outside. Yeah, I don't live in the best area. Let me just tell you that. There's people always doing wheelies in the front. Said people have crashed into my neighbor's cars and not fixed them because they're, I don't know. And there's been like pop-offs of like not them being fireworks. But yeah, but you know what? It's giving me care right there. Damn, people are really fucking fighting outside. And I kind of want to hear what it is. All I hear is chanclas. I hear chanclas like ta-ka-ta-ta, ta-ka-ta-ta. And that's how you know when your finger are gripping the hell out of them because you're about to fall. Yeah, there's a straight up fight happening outside. But, okay, let me come back to meaning and everything. What is Melissa's next move? Because sometimes I really like to document my life. I talk to the camera a lot. Is that a significant? Is it because I feel comfortable when I'm by myself and I feel awkward talking about my life and my very intimate thoughts that are not always they're great, or I'm embarrassed for people to know who I really am, and then just not be that person that I want to convey. But anyways, I want to show you something. It's girl, the camera's right there. Sheesh Louise, like. Oh, that's very annoying. Oh, we got 30 seconds. Cool. I'm so sorry. I have a hard time concentrating when I'm like trying to focus on too many things at once. And I really want to find out what the fuck is happening outside. What if we get it on video? No, don't be like that. Don't be mean. I'm trying my best to stray away from behaviors that don't allow personal growth, because I feel like that's really messed up. And yeah, the homie check-in is over. I want to let you know that I like straight up just like took out my nose hair today, and I can breathe. I can like hella breathe, and I'm happy about that. Anyways, toodaloo, bye bye. Oh, there goes the timer.